Hey everybody, I haven't posted a video in a while, so I figured I'd post one. So my birthday is in 10 days, I think, 10 or 11, 10 I think, but it's on the 18th, and that's when Star Wars opens. So I'm definitely geeked and kicked for that. I am going to try to go, to no avail, probably, but you know what? It'll be worth it. The hell of an adventure. I don't mind standing in line for 10 hours for Star Wars tickets. I don't know about you. I can handle that. My ass is camping, okay? I got a phone. It's called YouTube. Anyway. So, yeah, you know. Not doing too shabby. Not doing too shabby. I always hate that. You go through your head on what you're going to say, and then when you get the fucker up here, you go to say it and you forget it. Is that just because you get old, or is that because I hate that. I do not, that's one thing, okay? That's one thing that sets me off, is not being able to remember things. And it's not necessarily, well, fuck it, yeah. I hate that. I don't like forgetting stuff. And I actually get mad at myself when I do that. Like, not just, oh, you're an asshole. No. Like, legitimately rage, fucking pissed off, angry at myself because I can't remember one simple fucking thing. Okay? And that irritates me. And even if it was for somebody else, I would be pissed off because I don't like forgetting stuff because it makes me feel stupid when I forget stuff. It does. It makes me feel legitimately retarded when I fucking forget things. It pisses me off. And it makes me angry when I forget stuff. It's bullshit. Absolutely. But anyway, so yeah, that's that. That's that crock of crap. Okay. What was it? I could sit here all day long and try to think of what I was going to say, and I'd completely fail at it because I completely forgot. It is out the bank. That fucker's been blown up and shot into space. He ain't there no more. So, but yeah, I guess you guys, I can't say I've been doing well lately because you'd know by looking at my Facebook that I haven't been really all that well. But I promised a friend, and I won't name names, that I was going to go to group therapy, or look up group therapy. And I had waited on group therapy for a certain amount of years. When I was going to therapy, it was just one person. It was me and the psychiatrist, because I've been to both psychiatrists and psychologists. But I mean, it was just me and that person. Okay, me and that person. And because I didn't want to go to group therapy because of all the people. Okay? And one of the reasons that group therapy is one of those things where everybody knows you're dirt, okay? And it's hard to explain because I don't want to sound like a complete fucking hypocrite, because I post my shit on Facebook like it's going out of style all the time. And I know there's a lot of you that can't stand it when I do that. They're like, this is inappropriate, what the fuck? And that's fine. I just sometimes don't have a filter. That's not an excuse, that's just me telling you, look. Sometimes I don't have a filter. It just, in my personal opinion, society should be able to handle problems from other people. Okay? That's just my opinion. People can say I'm sorely wrong all day long, because I'm pretty sure there is. But in that, I'm pretty sure there's some people that also would agree with what I say. Which is, you know, it kind of goes to the tolerance thing, too, you know? Like this whole thing about being tolerant with other people. I say, sit on that. Tolerance to me is not rocket science. This liberal ideology of tolerance is stupid. It's bullshit. Let me tell you how tolerance works. And this is facts. This is not an opinion. This is how it fucking works. Okay? Not the liberal ideology. Okay? Fuck that crap. Oh, and on top of that, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't agree with liberals, but at the same time, because I have liberal friends, okay, I don't agree with them, but they are allowed their opinion, no matter how full of shit they might be. As the same goes for me, because there's a lot of people that think my political opinion is stupid and I'm full of shit. It goes both ways. That's the lovely thing about politics. It can go both ways. Because I think you're legitimately full of shit and you think I'm full of shit. Okay? And we may have agreements in there somewhere and our paths may cross an agreement here and there. But you never fully, unless you're that party, agree with somebody to the full 100%. And I just don't. So that's that. But anyway, like I said, like I was going to say, tolerance to me is if you respect me, I'm going to respect you. That's tolerance. That is tolerance. If you look at me and you treat me like shit and you bully me, I'm going to be an asshole to you back because you don't deserve my respect. It's that simple. That's tolerance. It's not rocket science. You know you've done wrong when you have the United States government sitting here telling you how to be tolerant. That's bullshit. Because every single one of those motherfuckers sitting in that chair. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't know this, your congressman, if he's not in special committee, only makes a certain amount of money, okay? When that congressman goes to a special committee and decides to join a special committee, he gets paid a bonus check for the money that he already makes being in that special committee. So they're sucking in the dough, okay? That's why I've always said, Washington is one big club and you ain't in it. You are not in it. And as soon as you understand that concept and you realize that concept, life should come so much easier when it comes to politics. Because they just don't give a shit about you. All they want is your fucking vote. And in some cases, even then, it doesn't count. So, but that's that. And I'm going to shut up about that because I really cannot stand fucking politics, honestly. It's not on my agenda. So, but, you know, I didn't mean to ramble along. I didn't know what to say. I kind of had to make it up as I went along, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to start trying to find a group therapy to go to. Oh, and that's another thing. I have a problem, okay? As I've told some of you, I have a problem with men, okay? And I've been told by the therapist that I used to go to, she told me that one of the reasons that I have a problem with men is because of how I was treated by my father. For some dumb fucked up reason, it always comes down to the shit you had to go through when you were a kid. God knows why, but in my experience, in my observation, it always comes down to that for some fucked up reason. But for me, it's so bad, okay? It's so bad to the point where I have to have a woman. If I'm going to the doctor, it has to be a woman. If it's a therapist, it has to be a woman. Shit, even down to my friends, it has to be a woman, okay? I have two friends that are guys. I won't give names. But I know like two guys, that's it. And you know who you are if you're watching this video. I have two friends that are guys, that's it. But they're amazing people. And they know what it's like to have to deal with some of the shit I deal with, which is why we get along. But, you know, I couldn't even really tell you why I accepted them as friends. Because most of the time, honestly, and this is no disrespect, I wouldn't have accepted, I don't usually accept guys as friends. I just don't. I don't have a lot of friends that are guys. And the people that I work with are more acquaintances than actual friends. And the friends I have at work are women. Legitimate, actual friends. They're all women. They're not guys. It's just something about the male that it's going to sound wrong, but it rubs me the wrong fucking way. And I cannot stand them. And people go, oh, well, you're a male. What's your problem? Honestly, sometimes I don't even like being a guy. I'll be honest. I fucking hate it. You know, and it's partially because of how women, not just women, but, well, aside the fact I've been single for 15 fucking years, women, okay? I take a shower, I come home from work, I take a shower, I look in the mirror and I go, what the fuck is wrong with me? Seriously. That runs through my head almost maybe 98% of the time. What the fuck is wrong with me? Because when I go to the mall or I'm at work and I see these people that are, I see couples married or dating or holding hands or smooching or whatever, that runs through my head. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck do they have, or does he have, that I don't have? What? What is? Because obviously something's missing. Okay? Because if something wasn't missing, I wouldn't have such a fucking issue. Now, would I? But that runs through my head 98% of the time. What the fuck is wrong? What am I missing? What is wrong with me? What do I have? What do I not have that he has? And I think about that so much because I can't shut my fucking brain off that I have episodes. And I get really, it fucks me up bad. Okay? And on the sensitive side, I do cry a lot. And crying is supposed to get rid of the toxins in your body through your tears. Not this, buddy. Not this, Mick. No way. Because when I'm done crying, I feel like I've been hit by a Mack truck. Fucks my head up, my nasal passages get all nasty, and it's disgusting. It's like having the flu almost. It sucks. But there's days where I just can't hold it in anymore, you know, and I have to expel it. You know, I do pretty good at holding it in. I've only broke down at work once or twice, and even then, people at my work are like, "There's something wrong. What's wrong?" Which tells me I can't fake it for shit, because everybody that looks at me knows there's something wrong. So that's part of the reason I like to be real and never sugarcoat the bullshit, because people can know when you're not feeling good or having a good day when you say, "Oh, I'm fine." There's something about the society that is programmed, and people, we have programmed each other to, when we're feeling like shit, "How are you doing?" "I'm great." That's what we do. Instead of actually saying how you really feel, you get, "I'm great." Well, why can't we live in a society where people are empathetic to you when you feel like shit? It saved the time from lying and having to fake it all the time, because then you could be a real human being. You could be who you are. Most people don't want to have to sit there and say, "I'm fine," when they really don't feel that way, because they would rather live in a society where they can say, "I feel like shit," and talk it out so they feel better. I really don't understand why society can't do that. I really don't get that. And part of the I understand part of it, but some of it I don't. Part of it's because society's been programmed that way, to be, "I'm great," when you don't feel good at all. Okay? It's something you just have to overlook and look through. So, you know, that's what I get out of it anyway. So yeah, go ahead and join the conversation. I post these videos to start convo. Okay? I really do want to be able to have conversations with all of you through my videos. Okay? I just get extremely frustrated, and I know I shouldn't, but I get extremely frustrated when I don't see comments or likes on my stuff, because I'm trying to do the best I can do to change as a human being, like everybody else wants me to do. And when I feel that I've done that and I don't get the likes, I get angry. I get mad. I flip the fuck out. And I shouldn't. And as much as I try to stop myself sometimes, I feel like I'm going fucking insane when I'm trying to reprogram my head to say, "Well, you know, it doesn't matter." But then the other side of you is like, "It does matter, dumbass." And you sit there and you're in a constant struggle inside your head. And then it just goes down to shitville from there. You know? But, hey, it is what it is. I guess it's not too bad, because my ass ain't dead yet. So...